I'm going to be showing you an easy route you can do early game to get late game strength. It's going to involve no fighting whatsoever, and to be frank, no skill, but it's going to require some knowledge, because just like all Souls games, 90% of them is just knowing where to go. And in this guide to get strong, we're going to be getting 16 golden seeds, 10 sacred tears. That's going to allow us to upgrade our flasks to plus 10 strength and have 11 charges. We're going to be getting Somber Stones 1 to 9. That's 9 out of a maximum of 10, so that's going to give us late game damage. We're going to be getting 11 maps, which is going to give us vision of most of the world. And we're going to be getting 150,000 runes, which is going to allow us to level 40. To help supplement the guide, I put some route maps together, which are broken down into 5 parts. I've put the links in the description. I'll be showing them throughout the video. The video's pretty chunky. I didn't want to do any cuts and leave anything to the imagination. So yeah, let's get to it. Here's a map of the route we're going to be taking. This is the part 1 of 5 maps. We're going to have 4 other maps. Links in the description for all 5 maps. Head to the Church of Eli, avoid the tree sentinel on the right, and just before the church there's the golden room 2 here on this post, so make sure to grab that. We're going to be talking to this merchant. Make sure to use your golden room 2 to get 400 runes, and then we're going to buy the torch.
What is it?
Okay, so next we're going to head through this forest. We're going to go to the Grace to the left of these rooms. And our maiden will speak to us. We're going to get the spectral steed from her and make sure to equip it. Make sure to equip the Memory of Grace as well. We're going to be using that to quickly get back to Graces when there's enemies nearby and we don't want to waste any time. So a map right here in Gatefront rooms. Make sure to pick that up. I'm going to be grabbing every Grace I can, just so once you've completed the route, you'll be able to just teleport to anywhere. Okay, now we've got our map. We can see where we are. We're going to go to Gatefront, back to Gatefront. We're going to head up to Stormhill Shack. We're going to pick a golden seed on the way. Make sure to use your horse. Don't want to waste any time. Okay, golden seed right here. I believe she's called Rodrika up in this shack. We're going to talk to her to get a jellyfish from her. So first, let's get this stone key and talk to Rodrika. I'm just going to exhaust her dialogue. Feels like a good thing to do. Okay, so let's teleport back to Church of Eli. And Rani should be here. She's going to give us a bell where we can call spirits with. It's a key item, so I thought we should pick that up. Okay, teleport back to the Grace to the right of those runes. We're going to head across the bridge. And just to the right, at the end of the bridge, there will be a Somber Stone 1 in a chair right there. We're also going to go pick up a gold pickled foul foot, I think it's called, and it's going to give us extra XP when we kill a dragon later on. By the way, that dragon doesn't fight back, it's literally just sleeping. Okay, head down the road south. There's a Grace in these little, this little tree area. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to head south again. We'll go over this bridge. Ballista fires at you. You can tank a shot or you can try dodge it. The stone key, just before the end of the bridge. Grace to the right. Okay, so now we're in the southern island. We're going to pick up a morning star in this cart. It's going to allow us to kill the sleeping dragon I talked about earlier. Should be a Grace on the left. Grab this Grace. Okay, so now we're going to get a golden seed, a map, and a sombering smithing stone too. So the map's just on this road here. I think when recording this I forgot where the golden seed was for a second, but it's just up on this hill. You see it here. Cool. Okay, so now we head to the jellyfish on the coastline. The red jellyfish is guarding a Somber and Smithing Stone too. So, just to save time, I jumped off the edge. This was intentional. Yeah, and it teleports you back to the Grace. Okay, so now you can see we've unlocked the Southern Island map. Weeping Peninsula. Whatever. Okay, that's where we got the jellyfish from. Okay, so first sacred tier we're going to get is a church right there, which is going to be guarded by some rats. Second sacred tier is going to be in that church. And the third sacred tier is going to be in that church. Okay, so head up this hill. And you get to a shack to the right. Head into the darkness. And just up on the ledge, there's a ruins of a church. And you jump in there and there's a sacred tier next to the statue. Okay, so now you head west until you come to a pillar there. Make sure you fall off to the edge next to the pillar. And then head to the rope bridge. Go across the rope bridge and we're just going to go up north to this tower here. This church, sorry. Grab all graces, remember that. Okay, sacred tier. Okay, now we head south to the final church on this island. Or southwest, I guess. You can see it. Okay, grab the grace and the sacred tier. Boom. As you can see, we've unlocked a bunch of graces everywhere. Great. So here's the second map for part 2 of this walkthrough, and the key notable things we'll be doing are getting 2 medallion parts, which are going to allow us to go up a lift we're going to need later, and we're also going to be killing a giant dragon which is sleeping to get a bunch of runes. Okay, so let's teleport back up to the grace to the right of the ruins. We're going to be going back to the bridge, but this time we're going to be taking a left turn and we're going to be heading to the third church of Marika. And that's going to have a Wanderer's Flask and a Sacred Tear. Just follow the path, or the road. There's a grace just to the right of the road, I'm halfway through it. Make sure to pick that up. Get back on the road, head under this archway. And here's the church. As always, pick up the Sacred Tear. Get the Wanderer's Flask from this one. This is a one-time item. There won't be other Wanderer's Flasks in other churches. Cool. And we're going to head to the map and head south. So, next we're going to be heading south. I actually went west, which was a mistake. Don't go to this giant. You're going to be heading south down the path. Yeah. South through the forest. Halfway through the forest there's going to be a map. We're going to pick that up. Make sure to kill all wolves on the way, because we don't like wolves. Alright, get the map. Keep heading south along the road. We'll find a grace to the right of this mountain. Mountain? Cliffside mountain? I don't know. Okay, cool. As you see, we unlocked a new map. Okay, so in this fort here, we're going to be getting a Dectus medallion. It's going to allow us to get to a late game area, which will be the capital area, which we're going to be going to later. So make sure to get this golden seed first, just outside the fort. Okay, now we're going to be getting the Dectus medallion. Up fort height. Alright. Go up these stairs. Up the ladders. And there will be a chest at the top of these ladders with your Dectus medallion in. Okay, we're going to be needing to head back to the third church of Marika, and just northeast of the church there's a way portal. We're going to be going through this way portal. You see just there what I'm showing on the map right now. Head through the way portal. We're going to be going to the Bestial Sanctum. And you see we travelled like halfway across the map. Okay, head through this door. We're going to be getting a grace in here, because why not? Let's head back outside. There's a gargoyle here. We're just going to jump past him and there's going to be a tree with a golden seed there. So grab that golden seed. We're going to head to, whoops, we're going to head to a grace just before this bridge. I believe Melina is going to talk to us. Just go to the round table and come back. So I'm just in the round table, and we're going to teleport back to where we were, and we're going to have to avoid some enemies to get the Somber Smithing Stone 9. So you just need to follow this route I'm doing now. And we're going to avoid the enemies, and we're going to chase the scarab into an area, because it runs away from you, so you need to angle it so it runs away from the enemies, so the enemies don't attack you. So it's just in these rooms here. There it is, just in front. So I'm coming from this angle, and it's going to get stuck against the wall. And then you just bash it to death. It's kind of tanky, so take your time. Alright, Somber Stone 9. Head back to the bridge. Okay, so dragon on this bridge, just head straight under its legs. Okay, cool. You come up to an Erd tree, head to the right. Avoid all the bosses around this area. Jump up this path, continue on the path. We're going up to a fort on top of this hill here, so we just turn back on ourselves and head east. Head past this giant dragon, and here is the grace just outside this spot, which we're going to get our second medallion. So with both medallion pieces, the left and right, we can head up the Dectus lift, which takes us to the capital area. So just up these ladders here. I got my torch up, by the way. It's kind of dark in there, but honestly you don't need the torch for this part. Okay, so gonna be killing this dragon to get 96k runes. It's just gonna make us a little bit more tanky. Okay, when we get it to about an 8 HP, and it looks like a bleed stack's not going to kill it, make sure to use the gold foul, which is going to give us like a 30% X or rune increase when we kill it. This is going to take about 5 minutes, by the way. Okay, so now it's about an 8th HP, we can use the gold pickled foul. So you've got 3 minutes to kill it once you use this, so bear that in mind. Okay, so once I kill this, I like to just level up straight away. Obviously you don't want to lose these runes, so just level up. Make sure you know what sort of build you're going for, but little tip, vigor's always going to go a long way no matter what. So every build in my opinion should have at least 30 vigor to complete the game. So I'm just going to drop a bunch of points in vigor, and I'm going to be going in I think in intelligence builds, I think. So I'm going to put more points into intelligence. Okay, next we're going to need the Somber Stone 8 and the map of the area. So as you see, I just showed the map location. So we just head west. Past these two dragons, and the map's just here on the road. Okay, so this next bit, there's another scarab. It's just chilling on this branch here, where I'm showing on the map. And just chase it. So this one you can chase off the side of the cliff edge, and it dies much faster. He thinks he can fly. Okay, cool. So that's the Somber Stone 8. Head back to the fort we were just at with the dragon. Okay, so we're gonna head up to this giant white stone over here, and then jump down to the left. If you do it too early, you just die. So make sure to jump down as close to the stone as you can. All right, so this is the church we're going to right here. Church of Plague. Grab your sacred tear. Grab your grace. Now we've got a golden seed to get in the sorcery town. So head to the right. I went left first by accident, but just head right out of the church. As you see, you come down here. So we're gonna jump down into this sorcery. Is that a boulder? Watch out for a boulder. We're gonna jump down into this sorcery town. Yeah, make sure to fall onto this branch. Be careful with it so you don't die. You'll take no fall damage if you get it right. The golden seed right here. Then we head out of the sorcery town. Just head straight through the middle and head sort of south. Like I am. Get in your horse. Head through the gate. Get out of this place. Follow the road. We're going to get to a grace to the right of the road. Just below a swamp. Come back to here in a second. But first we're going to get a map and a golden seed. So the map's at the junction right here. With it. Yeah. And the golden seed is southeast along the southeast road at that junction. Just there. Okay, so head back to the swamp. And we're going to head north. Just here, the second item on the floor there, Somber Stone 4. Part 3 is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to be getting our horse and just travelling through some swamp lakes. There's not really much to it. Just follow the route and grab the sacred tears and maps. Okay, so let's head back to Stormhill Shack. From here, we're just going to head straight north under this archway and to a bridge here. We're going to be bypassing Stormvale Castle by doing this. Head up to the cliffside here. Head through this dark area. We'll be coming up to a grace and then a church with another sacred tier. So we can't see this area yet, but it's the Lake of Liurnia or whatever. I'm pretty sure I butchered the pronunciation of that. Honestly, with fantasy words, I never know what to say. If I've never seen the word before, I just can't pronounce it. Alright, head through this encampment. Grab this grace. Follow the road. It's underwater road, so you can't really see it. And there's a map right here guarded by some annoying enemies. Get past them. Head west along the road, and we're going to be getting a grace in these ruins. Okay, I'm going to show you on the map where we're going to go now. Just north to around there. You can just head directly through these sort of watery woods. I actually got kind of lost, I think, when I did this first, but... Okay, come to about here, then head north. Yeah, look, I got lost as hell. So yeah, make sure to use the map where I showed on this bit. And we're just going to be heading up to the academy town. There's a bunch of lobsters. These lobsters are really dangerous. They launch water at you. Okay, cool. So a grace and a map here. Okay, so I've got the map. Heading to get a golden seed in the middle of the town. Then we'll be heading north up to get the map for that area up northwest. Okay, so head through the town. Not really any threats, so kind of chill here. Okay, golden seed at this tree. Head north. Kind of a nice view. Okay, this bridge over here, just below it, there's going to be a grace under one of the archways. Just keep going till you find it. There it is. Okay, we head in that general direction. Heading to get a map and a grace. So here's the map. And just before the map was the grace. Okay. That's where we're going to head to get across to the area with Bellum Church. And we're going to first go south to get the Somber Stone 3. So just jump. I like to jump up here, jump up there. And in a chair again, Somber and Smithing Stone 3. Don't know what it is about dead bodies in chairs and Somber Stones, but that's where they seem to be. Okay, so we're gonna follow that path I just showed. We come into these ruins and there's a secret door. You've got to smash this wall here and come through This guy here is a blacksmith. He sells somber and smithing stones 1 to 4, but they're in limited supplies for 3 and 4, so I don't really like to buy them just yet. Okay, grab this grace. It also costs quite a lot, so actually grabbing them early on is better. So follow this road. We'll come up to a sort of rock platform. We go across here, jump down, head to the right, head up the sort of hill, and we'll come up to a ruin entry, and it's actually a church. Grab our sacred tear as always, get the grace. Okay, so this bit's kind of annoying. There's some catapults that fire at us, but we're going to head straight past them and get to the Dectus lift, which we have both medallions for, so we can use it. So I like to sort of zigzag, but I think I get hit in this clip. Do I? No, I actually dodged them. Cool. Alright, head up to the lift, and there's a grace to the right. Grab this grace. We're gonna head back and get a sacred tear up on this mountain top. Up there. You can sort of see the church up there. That's where we're going. So the Eye of Sauron's gonna do madness damage to you, so just make sure to use your crimson tears and heal up. Just follow the route I'm going here, head into this village on the right. Keep moving because it's kind of dangerous. And there's going to be an annoying NPC which invades you, which forces you off your horse. So just sort of ignore him and run straight to the sacred tear. And annoyingly in this clip, he got so close to me I couldn't use the grace. So I advise just using the grace first, just instantly using it. See, he's on me. So what I had to do was run back, bait him away from the grace. Go back to the grace. Okay, I'll unlock the grace, let him kill me now, so I can teleport back to the Dectus lift. That was it for part 3. In part 4, we're going to be going up to the capital area, getting a bunch of golden seeds, and we're going to be taking the Dectus lift to get there. Okay, at the Dectus lift, we head up these stairs, and we can hoist the medallion. It's a little interaction. So when we head on this circle here, we can click Y to hoist the medallion, and we head up the lift. Okay, cool. We're going to head north at this area here. Get the grace here. Head. Yeah, a golden seed and a grace right here. We get these. So teleport back to the Atlas Plateau grace we just unlocked and follow the road until we come up to a junction with a grace, and we're going to use that grace. Grab the grace. Grab the golden seed. And there's also a map on the left of this road. Turn back on ourselves. We're going to be heading up, following the original road, going up this. Make sure to stay in the middle of this path so these 2 archers here don't hit you. They just miss every time if you stay in the middle. Run past. Just run in it. Just let the horse ride in a straight line, and you just dodge the tree sentinels as well. So here we're going to have a grace, 2 golden seeds, and a map. Cool. We're going to head up these stairs, go to another golden seed tree, then head north to get 2 golden seeds. Giant gargoyle, just run past him, whatever. Okay, 2 golden seeds here. Whatever. There's a grace right here. Grab that. Okay, head north. See a little cut there because I died. So make sure to zigzag. Very important. These catapults will annoy you a lot. Zigzag, and there's a golden seed right here. Don't know if you've seen the film Apocalypse, but do that. Okay. I'm still zigzagging to avoid the catapults after the golden seed. Okay, so I'm gonna head down into this valley or crater, a giant crater I think, I don't know what it is. We're gonna head in this tree, in this mini forest, there's another golden seed. Okay, so once we got the golden seed, we teleport back to that grace. We're gonna head up to another church and get, I think, the 9th out of 10. Okay, we're gonna head to the left this time. We're gonna head west. Make sure just to smack enemies whenever you can. This one. Okay, so some catacombs right here with a bunch of golden runes. So just, you might as well grab them. I think that's like 6,000 runes total, maybe more. Okay, and here's the church. Grab your sacred tear. There's no grace in this one, so unlucky. I'm gonna fall back down to the road where we got the map earlier. You can see the Atlas Highway Junction and the map. And we're gonna head west. We're gonna be going to the final church, and then heading up to the mountain with Volcano Manor in it. So you'll find it if you just follow the map. Sacred tear. There's an enemy in there, so just grab your sacred tear and get out. Okay, so for part 5 and the last part of this guide, we're going to be going up to Volcano Manor. To get there, we're going to go through Mount Gelmir. Once we're in Volcano Manor, we're going to have to do a glitch / exploit to get the Sombering Smith and Stone 7. There's 2 different exploits there, so pick one of them. I'll show you them both. We need to go back to the church we were just at. We're going to be looking for a air vent thing. And use the air vent. Boom. Up here to the rope bridge. Go across the rope bridge and there's the grace. Okay, we're going to have to be taking a bunch of ladders. It's really quite boring, this bit, but just make sure to keep moving as well, because these enemies are quite damaging and you probably don't have much health. Okay, so the first ladder has 2 torches next to it and is guarded by a virgin abductor, or an abductor version. I'm not sure which way around it is, or if that matters. Okay, so there's a tower up here. Head to the right of this tower. There's also a golden rune 6 here, there. Grab that as well. So head across this rock platform. And we're going to head to more ladders. Climb these ladders. Sped it up for you because it's boring. It's very boring. Keep climbing. Climbing. Climb some more ladders. Okay, get on your horse. Go across the rope bridge. Use the air vent. And make sure to avoid this guy up here. Like, you shouldn't be strong enough to fight him yet. Unless you are and you're not like doing this off the start of the game, then I guess go for it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Go across this rock platform. Head down the rocks, and then there's a golden seed to the northwest of this area above the Volcano Manor. And now we're going to go to the Volcano Manor. Head between the giant's legs, almost a nutmeg. Okay, so Volcano Manor. Okay, grab the grace, and we're going to talk to these this lady in the chair here, and she's going to give us a key. You're going to click join Volcano Manor. She gives us a key. We'll take the first right door, go through this door, and there's a secret door just to the corner of this room where this body is. You just walk up to the door and it opens. So get past this snail, stay to the right in this dark area. You need the torch for this area. Okay, always stay to the right. That. Okay, now we go left and into this little room here with the grace. Cool. We need to get a map. So let's head back to Volcano Manor. This is the final map. So we just head outside again. And get on our horse and follow the road really on the map. Let you follow this road. There's the golden seed again. And there's the map. Cool. Just fast travel back to the Volcano Manor. You can do it how you like. You don't have to kill yourself. Okay. That's just where we've been, just showcasing that. Head to the prison church. Great. Okay. So in this area we're getting Somber Stone 7, which is going to be super annoying to get. Also Somber Smithing Stone 5 and 6. So we're going to follow this route I'm doing. We're going to have to head through some lava. So make sure you've got a couple of flasks, or you rested before coming here. Because you probably need to chug 2 flasks to survive. Here is the hero room 9. Okay, on top of this building here, Smithing Stone 6. On the edge on this body here, cool. Okay, head back down here. I'm gonna be going into a cage, so stay on the right here. We've got to avoid this enemy just as fast as you can. Get into this cage here. There's 2 cages. Make sure it's this cage. And go up. The enemy may get you there. It's kind of annoying. Here, Somber and Smithing Stone 5. Get that. Enemy on the stairs. Just run past him, and we're gonna be pulling a lever. Up here. Make sure I get to this lever. Push the lever, I guess, and open this bridge. So to get the Somber and Smithing Stone 7, we're gonna have to do a sort of jumping exploit. I didn't want to have anything like this in this guide, but it's really needed. There's no other way to get a Somber and Smithing Stone 7. So make sure to make your equipment load go down to 0, so you've got the most movement distance. We're going to line up your character with this rock in the wall. See that? I'm lining up my head with the sort of tip. And then I'm going to be lining my head up again with the tip of that pillar there. We're going to be jumping onto this pillar and getting that Somber and Smithing Stone just behind the Virgin Abductor. So this jump is really difficult. It may take you like 10 tries. I have another route you can take to get here, which involves another exploit. So if it's really getting your nerves, just keep watching. So I missed it the first time, but I'll just try it again. It's just once you line it up, it's just a matter of timing when you jump. So line it up, then you run and jump. Cool. And make sure to instantly get the Somber Smithing Stone 7, because she will kill you. Okay. So if you've made the jump, you've got everything you need. There's exploit way to get to this Somber and Smithing Stone 7, which we're going to go through here. But this exploit's also going to give us 50k runes. So even if you've got the Somber and Smithing Stone already, you should probably just do this anyway. Let him kill you. That was on purpose. I wasn't just getting killed again as usual. So we're going to come up to the fog gate where this guy just killed us, and we're going to slowly edge our way. It's like the furthest away we can be for the traverse the mist sign to come up. Head through and make sure just to run forwards against an invisible wall for like 5 seconds, and then edge your way out by heading left through the invisible wall. Then get out your bleed weapon, kill this guy. You'll get 50k runes. Bap, bap, bap. Cool, grab the grace. Okay, that lift just came down. We're going to be heading up that lift. I'm just going to cash in on these runes, so I don't, if I die, it doesn't matter. Head up this lift. Jump down here. Stay off the lava. Get past these lava slugs. Head to the left. Jump down here. Jump up. And there's going to be a little window next to a Virgin Abductor. We're going to just run past her. Jump through this window. And go through this door. Unlock the door. Okay, head up the stairs past these lizards. There's a lizard here with a flame whip. So just head on the right and try just spam roll, to be honest. I think it'll only hit you once if you're unlucky. I didn't get hit there. head to this door on the right, open this up. So you got to do this part fast because you've got enemies chasing you. Head up this door and make sure to rest before doing this. This was my mistake, I almost died. So we've got to use the stone key here. So this enemy is going to not be able to get you while you're invulnerable using the stone key. So head down these cages. On this third cage here, you've got to line it up quite well to do a jump so you don't die. Cool. Keep moving because there's some magic user. Right, fall down. Keep rolling, these guys hurt. And head through like a dark doorway you can barely see. And there's the Somber Stones 7 right here. You got here without using the jump. Okay, so let's look at the winnings. Let's see what we got then. I'm just going to sell my golden runes. Do another level up. So I managed to get to level 42 without getting in a real fight. Just killed 2 AFK bosses. And we unlocked loads of map, bunch of graces, so we can just go anywhere we like. And let's have a look at what we got. So we have 10 sacred tears, 16 golden seeds, and Somber and Smithing Stones 1 to 9. And with the sacred tears, so we're going to have a plus 10 flask, and with 16 golden seeds, that means we'll be able to have 11 flasks total. I'm just going to cash all those in. Cool. And as you can see, 10 health flasks and 1 mana flask, 11 total. It's going to increase the amount of I'm going to give them the sacred tears to increase the amount replenished by the flasks. And there we go. We've got 11 plus 10 flasks. And we are level 42 and have 9 Somber and Smithing Stones. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.